Hello, Videograph. You probably can't see much, or you think it's trippy, something's broken, but it's not. It's actually just video loop feedback. What we're doing here is we have the patch bay setup that I was showing you in the other video, and it's creating a feedback loop between these two mixers that we have. And what happens is that the analog signal kind of degrades itself, encodes, decodes, all that good stuff, and creates a bunch of really cool glitch that when you mix into, you can see kind of what it does. It does some really cool colors based off of what is being inputted. I can even move this around to only affect a small portion. You can also add some cool mosaic effects to one video or to another. If I do something like this, or play around with a bunch of really cool effects. So that's something that you can do. And because we are also playing around with this mixer, we can also add in a cool VHS of trains that we're playing on this VHS right here. And with that, you can also kind of degrade that as well, play around with glitches, and to make things as weird and funky as you want them to be. You also saw probably at the beginning some cool text stuff with this wonderful Videograph logo. Let me stop that in the middle of the screen. You can see once we bring some glitch into it, it'll scroll forever and sort of degrade itself in a really interesting way. So this is one of the cool things you can do with a video glitch, and you can also keep scrolling it and it'll do some really cool stuff. You can even, when you edit, there's some cool stuff we find with the letters kind of disappearing over here. This is just a quick example of what you can do with a video mixer that's something visually really interesting. There's also some really cool effects that we kind of saw for a second, like the mosaic effect, which we can see here. You can choose the intensity of your mosaic effect from very small to very large. You can have it also like impact your glitch feedback by clicking mix. Do some really interesting things with it, kind of similar to what we're doing over here. And you can see now there's 4 layers video that we're playing with these cool video effects. You can also do some cool negative or paint-like effects if you want, if you really want to get in some early 2000s, 90s aesthetics. We even have a chroma key, which I'm using to change the color of the title. There's a lot to cover with all these different mixers, and each of them have some interesting effects that you'll be able to play around with when you come in and visit. But it's super easy to work from anything, whether it's an external camera like we're using to record this, whether it's actually just the video mixers themselves kind of creating this funky glitch, or if it's just some VHSs that you have that you want to play around with and glitch with.